And welcome to today's pick a card reading. So we are going to once again looking into what are your person's feelings about you. So for this, you just pick whichever pile you feel drawn to, or by the stone or by the number, the pile 2, 1, 2, or 3, or whatever. And while focusing on the person you have in mind, the love interest you have in mind, and we are going to look into their feelings. Alright, so let's start with the first one. Okay, so this is the pile number 1. We have challenging times, be assertive, calling your soulmate, the 2 of Wands, and this Page of Swords. So for this, those of you who picked this pile, I just feel like there is a very youthful energy around this person. So first, it doesn't matter their actual age, because I just feel like this Page of Swords is really like coming through with this young exploring energy. Like I'm exploring my mind, I'm exploring my thoughts. It's really like still on the discovery stages. So for those of you who picked this pile, I feel like they are still like quite open about what they are feeling. You see, the 2 of Wands is more about like, are we on the same path? Do we share the same kind of view? It's looking for the future, and it's very like open. In the landscape is very open. So that is the same with the feelings. So it still feels like someone focusing on their self and their future visions, and they're wondering if you can travel the same path as them, I think. And also the Page of Swords, I feel like the bird there is like coming with a message. So it's like waiting for a signal, waiting for a hint, waiting for a message or sign, So I feel like there's someone looking at the clouds, I think. Yeah, it's like the future feels a bit cloudy, and I actually see it in the trees in the background. It's very small, but it looks like it's like the wind is blowing. So you feel like things coming your way, and I'm going with the natural flow. So it feels like everything is up in the air with their feelings. We have the calling in your soulmate, and this is really about like manifestation of a special someone. So again, it's like envisioning the possibility of being together, or you can be my special person, but I feel like they're like not yet there to make certain, and that's why we have to be assertive and challenging times. I just feel like in regards of confronting their feelings is something difficult, because it's feel like there's a shield. So I feel like sometimes it may more be like a mental blockage, like for me to realize my feelings, what do I actually feel. It's like not someone who is like constantly being in that emotional state to investigate how they feel. So I feel like there's something of a blockage there. It doesn't mean like a blockage necessarily for that I'm stuck somewhere. Not like that. I don't feel like that's the case. It's more like I need to be certain before I break the ice or break the barrier, or like my defensive mechanism. So for those of you who picked this pile, it's really about this person finding their feelings. But the most important thing is more like they feel that you or them are on the same wavelength, that you are on the same page. It's really about exploring their feelings for those. Okay, so for the second pile, we had the Hermit. Oh, the High Priestess. Engagement, reconsider, or share the love. Oh, this one just feels like really shy. I'm getting a very shy energy from them. Shy, of course, can be like the personality type, but it's also someone who is more like an introvert. Like when I see this, like the Hermit is basically someone, who is more like by themselves or take their time to open up. it's a lot of like self-reflection, like someone who reflect a lot of, you know, their self-image, how other may see them, but also like how they see themselves. It's really about this internal, I almost feel like internal struggle here, because look, the high priestess, I feel like, is the one part, and the high priestess, sorry, the hermit being one of the partners, while the high priestess is the other part. It's like we both have a hint on, you know, what we feel for each other, but the high priestess is not speaking, and the hermit's keeping for themselves. And it's really feel like, I know I feel like I have a hint of this, and this is like, I know how I feel, but I'm not gonna tell them. It's really like, you know, the two parts are like isolating their feelings, but I sense a strong energy, like a deep energy from each of these. Like this is a sense of knowing, and this is like sense of keeping the things for myself. Well, this is like, I know, but you have to come to me to find out. Like, you see? So we had engagement and reconsider. Like, these two are really like, I want to take action, but then I'm not sure. Like, should I not? You know, really like that. And look, is the shared love. It's really about like, do I reach out my hand? Do I confront them? Do I reveal my feelings? Can we be together? You know? So I feel like this person is just like very shy with taking action. But I do think that this person likes you, like they really want, really have something heartfelt to share with you, like their feelings. But there's almost like a mind game, like maybe not a mind game, but there's really like mysterious, like what do they feel about me? I don't know, like from both sides. So this one really feels like someone having a crush on the other person, or maybe from both sides. It's like, you know. Oh gosh, this is the second pile. And moving to the third one, we had the Page of Pentacles. Oh, the Nine of Wands. Getting to know each other, peaceful resolution, and success and growth. So for this one, I feel like, well, I feel like it's someone who is more cautious with how they feel. Because they don't want, I feel like there's something like, maybe in terms of communication, one part has offended the other person, or there's a bit of caution there. Because I see the Page of Pentacles as someone, you know, who has good intentions. They want to like maybe get to know you, like they make a good gesture, like I'm offering my friendship, or I'm offering my time, you know, my energy. I want to get to know you. But the page is still like a very youthful energy, meaning the beginning stages, meaning you can make mistake with each other. But it's definitely like the sunflowers, about wanting to share the joy, you know. So I do think this person likes you. But look at that. We had a Nine of Wands, and there's a wolf jumping out there. So it's really like a cautious energy about, I'm afraid of what might be awaiting when I'm kind of like cross the line, or yeah, when I cross the boundaries. It's really about like, how far can I go, or what should I say to them? Will they take offensive, or will they be friendly? You know, something like that. We had the getting to know each other. That is definitely like wanting to understand the other partner more. With the peaceful resolution, it really feels like there's a bit tension in the air that the two of you need to clear up or clear out between the two of you by confrontation and communication. Basically, there's good intentions, but it really feels like something that could be potentially misunderstood, I think. And it's about, you know, knowing that we don't mean any harm. Or if it was any harm, that, you know, I'm sorry. And we had a success and growth. So definitely showing like you need to get time to stabilize your connection before the deeper emotions can approach. But I do think there's interest, but there's just caution in the interest about what this other person thinks, or I have offended them. Yeah, so this is more about solving an issue, almost feels like, before you can focus on your feelings. And because we had a success, it definitely means that they want things to turn out good, or they want their bond to grow, like the emotions to grow between the two of you. But it's also meaning that there's more to learn. There's more like immaturity in the connection. It hasn't fully like deepened yet. So in terms of emotions, it's not on a very deep level. It's more like, yeah, getting to know each other, but on a friendly, that we don't have any misunderstanding. So this is like this. Those of you who picked this pile feels a bit to work on. All right, so that is for all the piles today. I really feel like the overall energy is very like cautious energy for all of these, but well, it is what it is. Well, I hope that you liked the reading, and of course, this is very general, so just take what resonates. Yeah, so thank you for so much for tuning in, and if you'd like to book a personal reading with you can find my Etsy shop link in the listing in the description box below, and see you next time. Bye.